everyone. Welcome back to Slater's Wrist Game. Today we're going to do a review on one of my latest acquisitions, and it is the Tudor 1926 41 millimeter. And this is the model number 91650-0005. So basically the 1926 refers to the year that Hans Wilsdorf registered the Tudor name. And this model was actually launched in 2018. So this is go over some of the specs. All right, so this watch here has a case diameter of 41 millimeters. It has a thickness of 9.5 millimeters. It has like a lug to lug of 49 millimeters. All right, so the watch has a lug width of 21 millimeters. It tapers down to 19 millimeters at the clasp. All right, this watch here has a movement called a T601. And basically, that is a Salida-based movement. It is the SW200 movement, and some stats on the SW200. So basically, it is a 4 hertz movement, which is 28,800 vibrations per hour, which means it has a pretty smooth sweep with the second hand, which I always like watches that are 4 hertz. This watch has a hacking and hand winding movement, and has a 38-hour power reserve. So as far as the dial, this watch here has, first of all, it has a sapphire crystal protecting the dial. It has a opaline, this is the opaline dial, which is a white, well, it's kind of like a silver color. It's not a pure white. And you can see this this dial has a waffle texture to it, which is what I like about this watch. I just love the dial. This watch here has blued hands, and it has blued hour markers. And these hour markers are applied hour markers. You do have Arabics hour markers at the even numbers, and you got triangular hour markers at the odd numbers. You do have a date cut out at the 3 o'clock position, and when you look at it, you can see how white the date window is compared to the rest of the dial. Okay. This watch here has a smooth bezel, and it is a fixed polished bezel. So I do love the way this smooth polished bezel looks on this watch. All right, as far as the crown, this watch here has a screw down crown, and it is signed with the Tudor shield. And the crown basically has 4 positions. It has position 0, which means it is screwed all the way down the way it is now. When you unscrew it, at position 1, that means you can wind the watch. Position 2 means you can set the quick set date, and position 3 is to set the time. These slippery gloves, the product can't even do anything with it right now. As far as the bracelet, I do love the bracelet. The bracelet is a 7-link bracelet, and the center links are high polished, and the outer links have like a satin finish to them. But when you look at the side of the bracelet, it is still a high polished finish on the side of the bracelet. Also, on this bracelet here, you do see screws, so it's good to, at this price point, to get screws in the bracelet. That's pretty good. All right. This bracelet is also very comfortable. It doesn't really pull your hair, or it doesn't really pinch your skin, which is great. Now, looking at the clasp, this Tudor has a signed clasp here. And when you open it up, these gloves, everything is a little bit more difficult. You see the swing arms here are stamped with the Tudor logo. Okay. You can actually see the case back is a solid case back, just like most Tudors and Rolexes, and it has a lot of information going in there. And it has solid end links. All right, so this is just wanted to do a review of this. I think this is a great looking watch. Now, even though this is the most expensive, or the most money I spent on a watch, it still is the most affordable. One of the most affordable models in the Tudor lineup, which is, I think, is one of the pros. So I think the affordability, which is relatively speaking, the legible dial, the 4 hertz movement, I think of some real pros for this watch. I also like the fact that this watch is very thin, being 9.5 millimeters. This is probably one of the thinnest watches I have in my collection. I have a couple of those about 9.5. And this watch has a very comfortable bracelet. So basically, there's times where I literally forget this watch is on my wrist. So that's great. A very comfortable watch for a stainless steel watch. What are the negatives? The only thing I can see as a negative is it doesn't have a micro adjust, which is not a deal breaker. It doesn't have lume at all, so there's 0 lume on this watch, so I do not consider this a sports watch. And I don't think it was meant to be a sports watch, even though it's 100 meters water resistant. And there is no magnification at the date for the date window, but it actually looks better without a Cyclops lens. So I don't think that's a deal breaker either. So I'm being nitpicky about the cons, and some people don't like the fact that it's not an in-house movement. So I don't consider it a negative. I like ETA movements and Solita movements. I had good experiences with them. But some people want only in-house. So if you want only an in-house movement, then that would be a negative for this watch for you. But that's it. I just wanted to, I already did an unboxing of this watch here. Now include have something where you can click to go to that video. But I just wanted to do a full review after I worn this watch for about a month. I think it's terrific. I would definitely recommend it. I might buy one for my wife, maybe like a 36 millimeter version or maybe a 34. I don't know if they offer a 34, but I think it's a terrific watch. So that's what I think. I love to hear what you guys think about it. So please comment, like, subscribe, and thanks for watching this video. And I look forward to bringing you a State of the Collection video in about a week or two. So thanks for watching this video, and you guys enjoy your day.